Inspirational and motivational, here I love how. Get a better mindset and set your goals, here I love how. Educational things you need to know, here I love how. Like credit, home, buying loans, and much more, here I love how. The space for education, motivation, and inspiration. Love how. The space for education, motivation, and inspiration. Love how.
Hello, audience. Hello, audience. Can you hear me? Hello, audience. Hello. Hey, y'all. Can y'all hear me out there? Hello. Welcome to the Home Buyers Clubhouse. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Jessie Lynn. I'm a Triangle Realtor with A to Z Realty, and you are in the Home Buyers Clubhouse, where we go live every Wednesday and every Friday. On Wednesday, we give something inspirational and motivational, and on Fridays, we give something educational. Audience, how are you winning today? Today is Winning Wednesday, and I just noticed one of my typos in the comments, but it's all good. Good morning. I'm assuming that is Deja. Audience, as y'all come in, click on the link at the top so we'll know who you are. Miss Erica just came in the studio. Erica, honey, how you doing, honey?
Hey, I am doing great. How about yourself?
I'm lovely, girl. It's Winning Wednesday. Deja, how was your Thanksgiving? Erica, how was your Thanksgiving, honey?
Thanksgiving was good. It was good to spend time with, family, friends, ate too much, all of that, take a minute to appreciate the family. So yeah, it was good. How about yours?
It was good. I didn't do anything this year, y'all. Me and my sisters, we normally spend time together. We normally we'll cook or do something and just be around each other for a few minutes. But this year, I just stayed at home. It was just me and my son and my daughter. We just ate, and that's it. Like, it wasn't stressful or anything like that. So it was all good. It was a good Thanksgiving.
Sometimes it's good just to kind of take that minute to reset and, and get yourself together, because a lot of times we're running around. We don't have time to, stop, or, we just running around doing so much because there's so much on our plate. And sometimes it's good just to take a minute to relax.
Yes, I think this is Deja. I'm assuming that this is her. She said Thanksgiving was good. I hope you all had a great one as well. Yes, I did. It was awesome. So, Erica, we are finishing up. We're doing look, hold on before we go, y'all, because every time I look at my face, I see these 5 pounds that I've gained. You know how I was just all happy about those 15 pounds. I gained 5. How you gain 5 pounds in a week? That's crazy. I gained 5 pounds. 5 pounds. 5 pounds. Actually, this morning was 6. I don't know what's going on. Girl, I'm about to have a whole meltdown.
The weather changing, you probably ate more saltier foods, all of those kind of things than what you normally do, because it was Thanksgiving. So you got off of your normal meal plan, all of those kind of things. So I'm sure it'll be okay. You still look fabulous.
Woosah. No, well, remember, I said it was just me and my kids. And normally I don't take anything. I don't want nothing. And then I get home, I regret it. I be like, God, I should have got me a plate for Thanksgiving,
Exactly.
We had everything. We had all the leftovers and all of that. So, we've been eating them.
Listen, groceries are expensive. So you feel like, listen, I got to eat this food because I'm not throwing this food away.
That's how it's been.
Yeah.
We ate everything. When I say everything, we ate everything. It's crazy. I can't get over it. So I know where the 5-6 pounds came from, but I got to do better. Sis. I got to do better. Anyway, y'all. So look, we started our Miracle Morning 30-day challenge. For those of you guys who don't know what the Miracle Morning is, it's a book, and it's so awesome. Week before last, we talked about silence, the power of silence. Just wake up every morning, sit in silence, and just appreciate the day. or whatever. You can meditate, you can pray, you can do whatever, but just sit in silence and don't start your day. So that's what the Miracle Morning Challenge is. So over the next 30 days, you're going to see that you're going to gain some clarity on a few things. Some clarity, the power you're going to generate by focusing on what's most important to you. You're going to have a different belief system. The mindset that you are just as worthy, as deserving, and capable of creating everything you want for yourself and your life and the person you are on this earth. So that's what the Miracle Morning is about. It's also about discipline, because many mornings you're going to wake up and you're not going to feel like doing these things. You're not going to feel like doing your lifesavers. And we're going to talk about what lifesavers are again as well. But you're going to have some discipline, and you're going to have to stick to those things, because as you do it, you're going to notice a change in your life. Erica, did you start the 30-day challenge? Have you started yet, or are you waiting on December 1st?
I was actually waiting on December 1st. I gotta be honest, because I had some other stuff that I needed to get finished by the end of November. I got some CEs that I have to get done, and so I'm working on the last one today. So I'll be finished with that. So then I can focus on other things. So yes, I will be starting tomorrow.
Yes, I need to start over myself. I kind of started this week. I've been getting up every morning around 5. Well, yesterday it was a struggle, so I got up around 5:30. Today I woke up at 5. I done my affirmations. If I don't have time to do it before I leave the house, this week, I would do them in the office. But today I was actually able to get up and do them at home before I left. So I've noticed that I've been more settled, more focused. I'm just like on point with everything. And that's what it's about. It's about starting your morning right. Because if you wake up running all over the place, that's how your day is going to be for the rest of the day. So that's your miracle morning. So let's get started. And you can go on.
I was gonna say, yeah, like this morning I woke up, it was raining, and it was just like it was hard to get out of bed this morning to get it together. But then it was like, all right, but I got so much to do, and I know, the longer I put it off as far as getting up, getting started with my day, then that's the longer that my day is gonna be. So yeah, so I think that we all have those days sometime.
Amen. Amen. So, all right. So let's talk about S.A.V.E.R.S again. So the S stands for silence. You do that. Choose, do one of these every day. When you first start, do it for about 5 minutes. Pick one a day. You don't have to do all 3 of them. One per day. Once you first start. And the A is affirmations. That's what we're talking about today. The V is visualization. The E is exercise. And the S is scribing, which is basically writing it down in your journal. Did I skip the R? R is reading. If I skip the R is reading. So today we are talking about affirmations. As you can see, on my post on Facebook, I posted Muhammad Ali. He used to always say, "I am the greatest. I am the greatest." He said those words. He said those words over and over and over again until he became that. He was the greatest at everything that he done or whatever. So some of the most successful people, they use affirmations. We have Ariana Grande, I hope I'm saying that right, Oprah, Jim Carrey, Denzel Washington, Lady Gaga, Muhammad Ali, Will Smith, J-Lo. They talk about their affirmations, and I've noticed that a lot of celebrities, they're doing that now. They talk about the power of affirmations and how they start their day. So I have noticed that. So your self-talk, it works for you and it can work against you. And we talk about that a lot. And I try to teach my daughter that, like, mama, don't you say that, because, and for me, I grew up, the way I grew up, it's always something negative. Girl, they're positive. Right. So I try to teach my daughter that, and I catch myself sometimes when I say something negative, or I speak something over her or myself or whatever. So your self-talk can work for you, or it can work against you. So are you big or small? Are you broke or are you wealthy? Are you a worker or are you a boss? And some of these songs, they are uplifting as well, but you also have some of these songs that they're just negative.
I think we can all find what what you're looking for, because it's when you start to surround yourself with positive people, or you start doing positive things, you'll find your circle kind of changes a little bit. Yep. And it's, people will say, "Oh, you changed." Like, "Oh, well, great. That's what I was looking for, was the change." So it depends on, how you're going to respond to that. And exactly. So I definitely feel like making those changes can definitely be a positive thing.
Exactly. So, what's an affirmation? A lot of people don't know what an affirmation is. Like some of us can say, I'm gonna lose 100 pounds, but I mean, do you believe that? So a lot of people don't understand what an affirmation is. So basically, whenever you are creating your affirmations, and what you want to do is you want to start by writing them down, not typing them up, and you need to make sure that you use a statement that says, I am committed. A committed statement. I am committed to doing this, and something measurable. Basically, I am committed to doing this at this time. So the affirmation is saying, I am committed to doing blank no matter what, so I can do blank by this date. Does that make sense? So you can say, I'm committed to walking for myself with these 6 pounds that I've gained. I'm committed to walking at least 30 minutes per day so I can lose 20 pounds by December 31st. So that's an affirmation. And when you're doing that, you are programming your subconscious mind to do what you need to do by achieving the no matter what. So that's why you're saying the no matter what or whatever. So you're fooling your mind pretty much. You're fooling yourself or whatever. And by the time you get to that, you've already achieved it. So yeah, you are reinforcing your no matter what, your commitment. So that's what an affirmation is. And what you want to do is, when you do your affirmations, you want to write them down. You need to write down 3 affirmations. Don't type them. There's something about the power of writing them down. I heard the story about Jim Carrey when he back in the day or whatever, he was broke and he was poor and he didn't have any money, but he wrote a $10 million check. I have the numbers now. He wrote a $10 million check to himself, and he dated the check 5 years from now on Thanksgiving Day or whatever. A $10 million check, right? So the check, it started falling apart in his wallet. He put this check in his wallet. It started falling apart or whatever, but he never, ever, 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 ever threw that check away. And a few days before Thanksgiving, he received a $10 million deal. 5 years from now, five years later, a $10 million deal for Dumb and Dumber. To exactly what he asked for, exactly what he said, right around the same time that he said it. That's how powerful the tongue is. So when you write those affirmations down, you got to believe them. You can't just say it. Say so like, well, I'm gonna lose 5 pounds by tomorrow. You got to say stuff and you got to believe it, and you got to say it with emotion or whatever. You can say it in different ways, but you got to believe them.
Well, now let me say this. It's not only believe them, but you have to develop a plan to achieve them. Because a lot of times people can say, oh, well, I want XYZ by this date. But if you don't have a plan to, how are you going to do that? So for you said the 5 pounds by the end of December. Okay, so you said, well, I'm going to walk for 30 minutes. If that means, hey, I'm going to drink more water, I'm going to eat healthier or whatever. But you also put a plan in place to be able to achieve that goal.
Yes, and I'm glad you said that. So we're going to take a quick commercial break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about a quick plan on how to create that plan or what to do to plan for that plan. But we'll be back in a second.
Hi, I'm Jay Monique, the founder of Her Power LLC. We host sisterhood events and have merch and custom cheesecake glasses to support our movement. Please check us out on Facebook and Instagram.
Hello, I am Maris Major, owner and operator of Major Cleanup LLC. It's not clean until it's major clean. MCU provides residential cleaning, commercial cleaning, professional organizing, home and space staging. You can find Major Cleanup on Instagram, Facebook, and on the web at mymajorcleanup.com.
We're back. So I always tell the story a lot about the letter that I wrote to myself. This is not the plan, y'all, but this is something that you guys need to do for your homework. So I wrote a letter to myself or whatever. I dated it December 31st. And I wrote everything in that letter. I wrote it to myself. Hey, Jesse, first of all, I want to start off by saying congratulations or whatever. You survived another year. And I just pretty much said, some things that I wanted to work on was basically, my health at the time, my marriage. I wanted to work on my finances. I wanted to work on my business. I wanted to grow my business, right? So I worked on that, and that's what I focused on, and the letter pretty much said, congratulations, you managed to designate your days to do this. It was my plan in the letter, right? And I wrote that letter as if those things had already happened. Congratulations, you made this amount of money per month. I had plans by doing this per month. So I wrote this letter to myself. I dated it December the 31st. So tonight, or by the end of this year, write a letter to yourself, dated December 31st, 2023. That's the first thing. Although that's not part of the plan, but I think that's a good plan for you guys to do. But some things that you want to do to write successful affirmations is you need to write them down. You've already said that. What do you really want? Some people don't even know what they want. They just pull some stuff out the sky and decide to go from there. They don't know. What do you want? And you need to organize them based on the areas you really want to work on. Is it your faith? Is it your health? Is it your marriage? Is it your wealth? Is it your family, your spirituality? What do you want to work on? So it doesn't have to always be about money and work. So why do you want it? A lot of people don't understand how powerful a why is and how a why drives you, but why do you want it? What's important to you about it? Who are you committed to being? Pretty much what's your plan? I don't know what I wrote down. What's your plan? Like, what is your plan? What are you doing? How committed are you? What are you committed to doing to attain it? Like losing weight. What are you doing? Are you eating less? Are you eating salads? Are you drinking more water? What are you doing to get there? And what's the time frame? When are you willing to start it? When are you willing to finish? Are you going to work out in the morning? Are you going to work out in the evenings? How are you going to do it? And like I said, you have to see yourself there, and you really need to start small. Like with me, I can't say, Jesse, I'm going to lose 100 pounds or whatever in 30 days. So you need to start small. And as you start small, you need to celebrate those wins. And as you celebrate those wins, you need to increase it over time to get to that big goal that you want. And throughout, you need to add some inspirational quotes and philosophies. And anytime you see a quote that you like, write it down. And over time, you can also, again, change your list as you go, grow it or whatever, and increase it, because you don't want to be stagnant forever, because you get bored very quickly. I know I do. What about you, Erica? Do you get bored?
I do get bored. And I actually saw it was a content creator on TikTok, and she was saying that she did her vision board, but what she did was she broke it down by month. And I thought that was something that I hadn't seen before. So she was like, okay, well, this is what I plan to do January, February, all throughout the months, to kind of keep it something that would have a goal for the entire time.
Yes. And I like that. And that's like one thing that I do whenever, like when we wrote our book or whatever, it was just basically, we did a little chart. This is what we want to do. And we kind of pull some stuff from it and just kind of say, this is how we're going to do it. This is the problem. This is how we're going to fix it. This is how we're going to solve it. This is when we're going to solve it. So you can, like you said, she broke hers down by the month or whatever. But if you just want to break each one down, shoot, if you want to have 12 up there in the wall with each task that you want to do and how you want to break it down, what are you going to do? I think that's a good idea. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
It's a awesome idea. That's good. All right. So we said it earlier, be in tune with your affirmations and your emotions. You really need to be in tune with them. Are you standing up? Some people like to look in the mirror. Are you saying them with excitement, or are you like, I'm going to lose 5 pounds in 5 months, So you got to say it with some authority. You got to be excited. Are you yelling them? Are you yelling them? Are you saying them while you're exercising? Some people do that. And you can do them in different ways. And the biggest thing is to feel them and rewrite them, and then review them. That's all I have. You got anything you want to add, girl?
I don't. Just great tips.
Read them daily. That's one thing. Make sure you read them daily. You need to always be changing and growing. And make sure you read books. You need to read some positive books, some self-improvement books all the time, and articles, because it'll inspire you. I can tell when I'm not reading or I'm not listening to something motivational. It's so easy for that devil to stick his head in there, and you, before you know it, you're up here, and then you're like, what happened? So just always be reading, always encouraging yourself all the time. You got this. What they say, stay prayed up. It's the same thing with your mind. It's all about mindset, because the devil can easily get in there and change your mind about everything in life that fast. Period. All right. If you ain't got anything else, audience, thank you guys for tuning in today. We appreciate you. For those of you guys who don't know me, my name is Jessie Lynn. I am a Triangle Realtor with A.Z Realty. You can reach me at 919-818-9854. Miss Erica.
Hey, and I am Erica Batts. I am your mortgage loan officer. You can reach me at 919-608-7916, or you can reach me at ericabatts.com.
And you can reach us in the clubhouse at www.thehomebuyersclubhouse.com. You can also find us on Facebook, in our private group, and on our page at Home Buyers Clubhouse. And you can also find us on YouTube at The Home Buyers Clubhouse. We hope you guys have an awesome day. We're going to see you on Friday. Make sure you bring your homework to class. Bring your homework to class because we're still working on repairing your credit and building your credit. So bring your homework to class, and we'll see you on Friday. We'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.